Difference between sticks and over-the-top coverage shading. So this is a good question. A gamer guy's not sure when to use over-the-top and when to use sticks. He doesn't know if there's a big difference between the two.
Definitely a difference.
Definitely a good question.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's going to be hard to show it in practice because sticks will always be 10 yards in practice.
Yep.
But sticks, for those that don't know, sticks is pretty much protect the sticks. It's a term they use in football, in the real NFL, and that pretty much means you're not going to drop past the first down marker. You're going to drop to the first down marker, and you're going to keep anything in front of you. You're going to prevent them from getting past that first down marker. So you could use it, and like say it's like 3rd and 2 or whatever, and you know your opponent's killing you with drags. If you're in a cover 3 and you protect sticks, they're going to take away those drag routes. It's going to be pretty nasty. So right away,
that's one time I think a lot of people don't think to use it. I think on 3rd and 17, my brain says sticks or over the top, but I never really. I tend to shade underneath as opposed to just trying to play the boundary with the sticks. So sticks, for those of you guys that don't know, you press Y to bring up the coverage audible menu. LB is sticks this year. Then you can also shade over the top or underneath. Over the top, definitely going to make those flats drop deeper. Make the window for kind of seam throws against cover 3 because the hooks are going to get deeper. Sticks is going to be more predicated on where the actual first down marker is, so you want to keep that more in mind.
The perfect time to that I've used sticks, and again, it's not something I use like it's part of my game plan. It's just something I have in my arsenal once I get keen to a tendency. So say somebody's doing smart route out routes on you against cover 3, taking away, like keeping something underneath, the flat drops, and they just keep throwing the out route. The smart route is the same thing as sticks because it goes to the first down marker. So if I know they're going to do that on like a 3rd and 10 or a 2nd and 10, I feel like it's coming. I protect sticks. That flat actually drops and covers the out route this time. And people like to make blind reads. They'll throw.
Gibbs, people are crazy.
They love it. Gibbs, a quick question for you in the chat: is there a difference between man align and base align?
Absolutely. So when you use base align, it's going to essentially, we use the word freeze your defense into one position pre-snap before every snap. It's going to make every single one of your setups look exactly the same, and that's where the benefit there is. When you use man align, what it's going to do is it's going to better position your man-to-man defenders in the best position possible. So where this is usually pretty effective is against like a trips set, as you can see here. Sometimes your man defenders might be in a little off-putting position. The man align is just going to kind of better help you get into a better spot to defend that the different alignment, like the trips alignment, a snugs alignment type.
So yeah, so if the defense, if you're in zone coverage, they're going to align differently against this formation than they would have against the spread. But by base aligning every time, you can make them always come out the same as they would. So that's a little tip you can use, and there is definitely a difference between base align and man align.
I love those features. I hope you guys really like features like that and stuff. They're my favorite. They such a huge part of the strategy. Like I would say I would love to see people talk about those features more. Like you never see people ask for stuff like that on forums or anything like that. We're very not as vocal, I feel like, about stuff like that. I would love to see more support.
It's more of a, it's more for that, that hardcore crowd. They want to get on the paddles. They want to make adjustments, and it's not to say that's right or wrong, the right or wrong way to play the game. But one of the things that I've always loved about this game is that it gives you the ability to adjust to things. Gives you the option to make plays. Like you see something and you can react to it based on an adjustment that you want to make because you have the ability and the flexibility to put your player into a position to make a play. And that for me is usually the most rewarding part of Madden, is you see something, you recognize it, and then you make that one adjustment, sticks coverage, over the top coverage, underneath. You make that adjustment and you get the big play, a pick, an interception, and that's when you get hyped. That's what is so much fun about Madden.
A big tip for me for beginner players is